Okay. All right. A little bit of wisdom from the car. So, sometimes I think, man, I'm going to run out of things to say, right? But then I think, you know what? Gosh, life is about learning and growing and expanding the way you think, the way you feel, and there is no possible way anybody could ever run out of anything to say, because you're always continuously thinking and reflecting, and, part of the human experience is just learning and expanding and doing something new, doing something different. We're wired for new. We are wired for new. And so when you're not learning, when you're not bringing something new into your life, you start to really die, mentally, emotionally. You start to just like become this little robot and plugged into this matrix, and you start to die. So anyway, so I was just reflecting. I was just thinking, gosh, am I ever going to run out of things to say? What if I do? Like that thought came to me, what if I do? And I was thinking, wow, it's impossible. Like, it's impossible. Life is so beautiful. I mean, you could do a video on passion, for example, and speak from your heart, and then 3 years later do another one, gone through some experiences in your life, and just speak about it from a totally different angle because of the experiences you went through. And that's where a lot of my reflection comes from. It comes from just experiences I've gone through. It comes from things that I read, good conversations that I had with amazing people. And then I just reflect on it, and things start to get tied all together, and they start to make sense to me, and I have these little epiphanies, like, wow, this is so amazing, wow. And I find out that the more I write things down, and the more I think about them, reflect about them, or talk about them, the more come to me. So that's just so fascinating. Like, sometimes I'll have 2 or 3 ideas in a day, different topics, different themes, and so I just write them down. I just write them down because I can't be making videos all day long. So I just write them down and go back to them later on and kind of think about them and what does this mean to me. And a lot of times I get further insight to whatever it was that I was thinking about. Somebody says something, a conversation happens, and then all of a sudden I see it from a different angle, a more complete angle, a fuller angle. So anyway, don't be afraid if you're ever going to run out of stuff to say. Just be brave, be bold, be courageous, and put a video out there because you have a beautiful story. Your perspective is unique. There's nobody else on the face of the earth that has your perspective, and people love seeing things through your perspective. That's what movies are all about. That's why movies are such a multi-billion-dollar industry, is because it's a story, and people go to see the story, and they go to see it through the perspective of, the writer of the book who wrote the book, or the screenplay writers, or, the director. Like, we're all seeing it through, these people's eyes, and we're just enjoying it. And when we can do the same thing by putting up a little 3-minute, 2-minute video. All right. Have a beautiful day. Wisdom from the car. Take care and put a video up. Take care.